beautiful daughter. Hi, Ma. I'm so happy to see you. But you look troubled. Shh, shh. My sweet girl. You'll be okay. What is it, baby? Why am I different? What does the Great Mother want from me? Who was my father? Oh, my God.
Hi, my name is Talan Godfrey, and I'm a real gang stalking victim. Here's time and date right there. That's time and date. Hopefully you can see it. So if you want real information about real gang stalking, because gang stalking has nothing to do with the supernatural, the paranormal. Gang stalking has nothing to do with religion or spirituality. Gang stalking has nothing to do with some chupacabra or some tarot cards, some chosen one. All that stuff that I just said before is a psychological operation and campaign to get you in trouble. So you want real information about real gang stalking, here it is. And I got some other videos for you to watch. This is from the Justice Department, right there. The first one right there, okay? Justice Department video, okay? And that doesn't talk about the direct energy weapons and the mind control technology, but it does talk about the harassment campaigns that real gang stalking victims will chances are you will go through it if you're a real gang stalking victim. I have never been stabbed, but I've been jabbed with needles. Here, this video right here from the Justice Department talking about the harassment part of gang stalking. Okay, so let's get you some more videos that talks about real gang stalking. This is Greg Reese, ban.video, targeted individuals. Greg Reese banned that video, targeted individuals that talks about gang stalking. Correct. It doesn't talk about the direct energy weapons and the mind control technologies that real gang stalking victims go through, but it does talk about the harassment campaigns, and it has Ted Gunderson, the former top cop of Los Angeles County, Ted Gunderson, and his gang stalking affidavit, which proves that the gang stalking is real. Okay, so let's bring up something that does talk about the direct energy weapons and the mind control technology that real gang stalking actually go through. Hold on. This is called psychoelectronic weapons effects. Psychoelectronic weapons effects released from the government because of a FOIA request. Popular Mechanics magazine is right there. Okay, so let's bring up Mark Dice's video talking about real gang stalking, some of the direct energy weapons.
Had experience Havana syndrome on the White House grounds and believed that they were being targeted with a directed energy weapon.
So you want some more information about that? You know where to find his video. This is a wonderful video that talks about the direct energy weapons, the mind control technology, and the harassment campaigns that prove that gang stalking is real. This is Dr. Terrence Robertson and Dr. John Hall. I suggest you watch that. Also, look at the description box. I have more videos that talks about real gang stalking from real gang stalking victims. Oh, another video is William Shatner's show. William Shatner, that dude from Star Trek, Weird or What, Season 3, Episode 10. William Shatner, Season 3, Episode 10, with the lawyer Cheryl Welsh. Okay? Alright. Wonderful video. Find the rest of Cheryl Welch videos that talks about real gang stalking from a real gang stalking victims. Alright, peace. I love you, Andre. Have a good day. So, hello, my name is Talan Godfrey. I'm a real gang stalking victim. We're just going over some of the recent Greg Reese's videos that I find interesting, and I think Greg Reese is a wonderful investigative journalist. Okay, so he talked more about breeding programs and underground tunnels. I think breeding programs are real. That is my personal opinion. I believe them. Now, a lot of these people around here are not really people. There gotta be some clones or um, android, Blade Runner type of people, androids or whatever. That's what I believe. All right, peace.
The tunnels beneath Chabad headquarters in Brooklyn were immediately filled in with cement, ensuring that there would be no investigation to conflict with the nonsensical cover story that they were recently dug in response to the COVID lockdowns. In
Nobody
today's
believes
pop
that shit.
culture, it is speculated that they are related to child sex trafficking, which is indeed a horrific problem with the human race. But there seems to be something more to these tunnels. Tunnels leading underground are one of Earth's greatest mysteries and can be found all over the world and all throughout history. Phil Schneider, a structural engineer who spent 17 years as a military contractor building deep underground military bases, went on a tour giving lectures and blowing the whistle on what he witnessed. He claimed there were 129 deep underground bases in America
in Los
alone,
Angeles.
all of which were the size of a small city. He found that some of these underground bases were connecting to ancient underground tunnels and cave networks that were inhabited by a non-human species, which he ran into while building an underground base beneath Dulce, New Mexico. Schneider said that the Dulce area was a hub of underground bases, all connected by a high-speed underground rail system. Less than a year after blowing the whistle, Schneider died under suspicious circumstances. Dulce, New Mexico is 170 kilometers from the Four Corners, an area known for the skinwalkers, who the Hopi tribe describe as a non-human species that live underground. Dulce is 260 kilometers from Scientology's heavily guarded underground Trementina base. And Dulce is 200 kilometers from Jeffrey Epstein's Zorro Ranch, which is known to have an 8,000 square foot underground level and is rumored to lead even deeper underground. According to several prominent scientists who Jeffrey Epstein had as guests, Epstein hoped to seed the human race after a cataclysm by impregnating 20 women at a time at the Zorro Ranch. According to researcher Christopher John Bajorkness, the goal of breeding Jewish seed lines with Gentile women is the fulfillment of Kabbalistic legends of Samael and Lilith. According to Bajorkness, the Kabbalistic teachings include a geocentric model of the earth with an underworld that extends 7 levels beneath the surface, where a reptilian species lives. These legends foretell a cleansing of the earth when everyone on the surface will perish, and only those in the underworld will survive. High-level Freemasons allegedly believe in a hollow earth, where a non-human species rule from an underworld called Agartha, and their most guarded secrets seem to revolve around a cyclical cataclysmic event. Phil Schneider also built submarine bases and said that most were connected to the vast network of deep underground bases. Ghislaine Maxwell had a submarine license and was known to transport people to Epstein Island through an underwater submarine port. The U.S. military built a submarine base on St. Thomas Island, which is just 13 kilometers from Epstein Island. And right next to this submarine base is Water Island, owned by Joe Biden's brother and their business associate. In a recent interview on Iconic, Juliette Bryant, who was kidnapped by Jeffrey Epstein for 2 years, said that she never witnessed any of the dozens of girls there being trafficked to any men other than Epstein. But she did wake up once paralyzed on a lab table and witnessed Epstein shapeshift into something else.
You know, and I still want to know why exactly I was taken there, because there's a lot more weird stuff going on, because, you know, I didn't see any girls getting trafficked to other men. So there's something else that they were doing. Which
that's fascinating in itself, and we have a lot of talk, and this doesn't get spoken about that much, but it's the kind of cloning DNA part that he was, obviously transhumanism, that he was interested in. Did that come up anywhere? Did you see any signs?
Well,
I mean, obviously there's scientists.
I'm just going to put it out there right now. I woke up in a laboratory there one night.
Wow.
You know, these are the things I haven't wanted to talk about because it's frightening. But there were scientists there, you know, and I woke up one night in a laboratory, paralyzed and naked on a table. I would like to be lie detected on this. You know, there are other weird things that I saw. I saw Epstein shift in front of my eyes. It was very, very frightening, and it's just something that I had to explain to myself because I saw him turn into something.
Greg Reese reporting.
I know it sounds kind of strange, but the shape-shifting shit is real. Every once in a while, you'll see it, and a lot of people blame it on a trick of the light or a video compression. No, here, you want to see somebody shape-shift on camera. Sure, let me put a timestamp. Okay, I'll show it to you. I can find it. I'm not going to bring up the Saturday Night Live with that dude pretending to be Reagan, because he's shape-shifting on camera as well. I'm going to bring you something a lot newer, and you can see the shape. Okay, so I'm back. We got to get a timestamp. Now, what I believe that this is evidence of shape-shifting, because this dude's pinky. Look at the dude's pinky, okay? Just look at his pinky, okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Just look at that pinky compared to the rest of his fingers on his hand. Yeah, oh, look at the brother. Look what he's doing. Okay, hold on. Now my internet's slow. Okay? Pay attention. This is some weird shit going on in this video. But of course, if you want to watch it, you know where to find it.
It would be turned.
It's open. Just one. Please, just one.
And of course, anybody that watches
Okay, now you
that
see the brother.
clip,
But
I'm
look at the
screaming
dad's
in the
pinky.
background. And my husband and her best friend Lauren was back there, and
You look at the pinky.
it was the best time. The best. I don't know how to explain.
She has the voice of an angel, and no doubt is singing up in heaven.
I believe it.
Yeah, but just seeing her, and last night they did such a beautiful tribute to her. Adam.
Okay, so I gotta. My internet is slow. Okay, you see it's right there. Gotta wait for it to buffer. But just pay attention to that dude's hand. Not the young man, not her brother, her surviving brother, but her dad's little pinky finger. Some weird shit is some weird shit going on with that pinky finger.
Saying, "Hey Jude, what was that like for you to be there and to launch the foundation in her name?"
Wow, emotional.
Whoa, shit, look at that
I
pinky.
felt like it was home again. Going it. I have never. I say this on TV. I'd say it anywhere.
Look at that pinky,
I have
man.
never met people like the boy.
They treat us.
Okay, so you want to know the rest of it, you know where to find it. This thing is messing up my computer. And no, I'm not trying to this is not cyberbullying, this is not cyber harassment, this is not cyber stalking. I'm not making fun of Christina's life. I'm not making fun of her family, her surviving family members or anything. But come on, what is going on with that pinky and what's going on with this dude's hands, making these hand signs? Okay, there's something going on there, but I don't know what. But there's something going on there. I don't know what that is. All right, love you guys. Have a good day. Hopefully I can see you, Andre, at the Santa Monica Pier today or anytime. I love you. Peace.